What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Kai Ken. I'm fresh out the cut with another one. So today we're going to be bringing tier lists back by popular demand, by the way, because I did do a poll for this. But let's actually get straight into it. So just like always, things haven't really changed with the tiers how I do them. I focus mainly on the newer units, and I'm going to be doing that more in particular because I don't want this to be an hour-long video. So let's get straight into it. So Z tier units, LF Gohan. Don't really need to speak about him too much. He's just pretty much kind of the best unit in the game. Like you can slap LF Gohan onto a team where he's getting no buffs and he just dominates, bro. Like that right there just to show us, like, bro, he can turn a 3v, like he could turn anything like a 3v1 situation into a 1v1 so fast and like in a blink of an eye. It's actually pretty crazy, bro. Like there's nothing else to say about the guy. Everybody knows how good he is. Zenkai SJ3 Goku, he's pretty much just a hard hitter, but when you add it on top of that, he's anti-region, which anti-region is kind of falling off a little bit. You add on top of that, he's anti-regional, and they already know, then they just made him more stronger of a unit. Then you just get a super powerful, all-around hard-hitting unit, strike unit. There's a lot of good strike damage, especially late game. He has a little bit more of a build-up, but still really good. Now, Zenkai 18. Oh boy, Zenkai. Yo, I don't know. This is actually the first Zenkai I ever got to Zenkai 7, by the way, fully maxed out. And I don't know what Legends was thinking when they made this unit. She runs through everybody. She runs even through red units. I was flying a red Rose one day and she just completely demolished them with like 3 strike cards. This unit feels unfair at times, just how much damage she's able to output. And it's not even like you can say, oh, I'm about to start swapping out. No, you start swapping out, it gets worse for you, bro. It gets worse for you, especially if you're going up against Saiyans. It's like Saiyans is like 60% of Legends in any Dragon Ball game because it's Saiyans, bro. So I almost want to say she's one of the best units. She's probably the best unit in the game. She's probably right under. I actually will move her above SJ3. She's actually just right under Gohan. She's insane, bro. Only thing, she doesn't have as many powerful team options as Gohan, in my personal opinion. But that's just me. That's just me. So as I'm talking about Z tier, S plus, we got Beerus, not Beerus, we got Champa. Champa's really good. I feel like he's getting a lot more credit now because UI Goku is now a thing. And you know, he also get his buffs from Vado, so it makes him really good as well. And I know that they switch how the timer count stuff works in Legends, and after, you know, the 12.50 update, he became a lot better. Really solid. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit more out of touch with this unit because this is kind of where I was kind of on and off playing the game. But from what I have seen, he does seem really good in my personal opinion. I know he could like destroy cards and stuff like that with his main ability. I know his blast card can destroy cards as well. So really disruptive, also can output really good solid damage as well. So next we have Jiren. Now, part of me wanted to put Jiren in Z tier so badly, but the thing about Jiren, man, I'm not really the biggest fan of his team options. And I know that's because I skipped out on like the wolf banners with the 3 wolves and stuff with Bergamo and them. And they're one of the few people that buff Universal Survival Saga, so it kind of limits you. But I don't know, I'm just not really a fan of this guy's like the current team build that you could put him on. And also he's there for powerful opponent, right? But powerful opponent prior to Jiren dropping already got 2 top tier green units. So I don't know, Jiren to me is in a weird spot. He's a good, don't get it twisted, he's crazy good. If you run him on Universe 11, then yeah, then you definitely have a squad. But I feel like his team options, I don't know, there's not enough diversity in there. I could say, how about this? Jiren is good. He's top tier. He can stop cover rescues and stuff like that. With his anti-cover rescue ability, you know, able to output crazy amount of damage. He could be a good tank. But I guess I'll say Jiren is less fun of a unit, in my personal opinion. It also has less variety as far as what teams you can put him on. As far as like the teams, I feel like just because of the teams alone are enough to put him just down at S plus and not Z tier, in my personal opinion. So that's just my opinions on Jiren and why I didn't put him in Z tier. He's crazy good though. He's borderline. He's like right there. I actually would put him a little bit above Champa, in my personal opinion. He's really disruptive, crazy damage. Also has a good amount of viability of tanking. All good stuff. So UI Goku's next. So UI Goku is definitely, without a doubt, it's not even a debate that he's not Z tier. Now, the reason why some people may think that, like, UI Goku's kind of mixed. It's like other people think UI Goku's too underwhelming, or some people are just, I feel like, over exaggerating and think UI Goku's too overbroken, but he's really not really that. He's kind of somewhere in the middle, and they made it to actually balance his unique ability with his dodging actually really good. Now, the reason why UI Goku just cannot be Z tier is because his defense is just really, really bad. But the idea of UI Goku, the way they set him up, is that he's not supposed to get touched, right? So that's really how they set him up, like how he is in the show. He's not supposed to get touched. So the idea is to come in with UI Goku. He hits really hard. He's supposed to come in, do a lot of damage. You know, he can recover ki while he's in the match after a certain amount of time it counts. Has a green card, a knockback green card, which is always good. Knockback green cards are always good. And he just comes into the match, you know, use his unique vanish to dodge a couple of those tap shots and stuff like that. And then you kind of just take him out and go into the next unit. That's kind of how you play UI Goku. You kind of want to be swapping him out as quick as possible because you can't afford him to take a hit. But that's kind of the whole idea of UI Goku. He's not supposed to get touched. So I'm actually don't really have a problem with UI Goku having such low defense. But that and the fact that your enemy always knows how much of the extra vanish you're going to have, I feel like it lowers him to where he can only be S+. But definitely has good team options, good equips, all that stuff. UI Goku is definitely deserving of S+. So green transforming Goku Black, I'm gonna briefly talk about him because I actually never talked about him on camera. He's really, really good. Really, really good unit all around. He's just like, he's basically Blue Vegito, but not in the way of like Blue Vegito just spam strike cards. He's just able to get extended crazy combos because I know he resets his he gets what, 3 strike cards when he uses green. Then he gets another set of well, he gets 3 cards in general when he uses green. Then he gets another set of cards when he uses main ability. Plus he has increased our draw speed. He can just extend combos for a really long time and does a lot of damage. Really, really, really good unit. Really, really good for future. Definitely top tier. Definitely worthy of S+. Now, transforming Cell, not gonna talk too much about him because you guys already know what he does. He dies. His immortality ability, I think, is still one of the best abilities in the game. And it's really, really clutch. I mean, obviously his defense is low, but if you play it right, it can be really tough trying to work around a team with this transforming immortal Cell, I like to call him sometimes. I almost want to put him in S, but I don't know. His defense is super low, so I feel like it's just enough to put in an S+. Man, S+, like, you can't complain, bro. S+ is like right there, bro. So he's still top tier, bro. He's borderline right there. Just that Zenkais are just like, they're so good, bro. It's like it's hard for units to compete with that, bro. It really is, but he's really, really good. Blue Vegito, I'm not gonna talk about Blue Vegito. You guys all know how good Blue Vegito is. Now, LF Namek Goku. Now, I understand why LF Namek Goku is not Z tier. Well, because a lot of people feel like he wasn't deserving of Z tier when he first came out. Because I know that was kind of a meme. He's definitely good. I feel like he was already still pretty solid prior to him not getting his Zenkai, and I guess that's why when they did his Zenkai, it just felt like, okay, he's good, he's way better, he's definitely more usable, but he was never really that too crazy bad compared to a lot of other units that need Zenkais, in my personal opinion. So when he finally did get his Zenkai, it was good, but he does have stuff in his kit, like everything is still based on him being the last man standing. He gets no I know now that he can nullify certain attribute downgrades and stuff like that once there's 2 enemies dead. His blast card drops not blast card. His special move drops to like 30 now. He's just all around a good last man standing unit. Pretty solid stuff. So purple future Trunks Saga Vegeta here. To be honest, he's good. You can actually debatably put him down to S, bro, because honestly, he's at this point, he's kind of riding Rich Father. Bro, you kind of just throw him in a match just so you can get rid of your enemy's Dragon Balls, because he knocks off 3 Dragon Balls when they die, which can be really clutch in a lot of situations. So he's definitely good, bro, and his death buffs are really good, and the stuff he does help you, but like, that's all he really offers you at this. I'm not gonna say that's all he really offers you, but that's mostly what he's used for at this point. So I feel like just because he's such a good support unit, and he actually can output really good damage in the first half of the match, he's worthy of S+, but he's riding Rush Fodder. So I don't know. Because of that, I feel like that's enough to keep him at S+, in my personal opinion. The takeaway Dragon Balls is good, but you can knock him down to S if you want to. Beerus, I'm not gonna talk about Beerus. Beerus is still one of the best Zenkais to this day. They really do. To this day, bro. No meme intended, but to this day, he's still one of the best Zenkais. No cap, bro. The ability to seal main abilities is still so broken, bro. There's not a lot of units in the game that can do that, and there's not a lot of units that's on Beerus's level of power that can do that. So that's really solid. Really solid. So S+. So S. S, we have Topo. You can actually knock Topo up to S+ if you want to, in my personal opinion. Topo is really good. He has a really good balance of everything. Has not cover rescue. He has endurance, He can output really solid damage. I know with his main ability, he's a good support unit as well for the Universe 11 team or any team that he's really on. Really, so that's kind of really his role, a defensive support unit, also that can dish out amount of attack. So I'm gonna say he's like an all-around unit. You know, I know Topo's kind of being newbie as a big meme right now because of his character model being like super wide and taking up a lot of space on the screen. But Topo's a really unit. You could debate it. You can actually debate and put him in S plus in my personal opinion. I wouldn't be mad about that. This cooler, right? I'm actually a little out of touch with green cooler. I'm not gonna cap with the new green cooler. I know that he heals every time he uses a strike and a blast card. From what I've seen from him, he's an impressive unit, but from what I have seen from him, like, I don't think he's warranted to be up there in S plus. You could debatably put him in there in my personal opinion, but I feel like he's right there good at S in my personal opinion. All around solid stuff. This Vegeta, I ain't gonna cap. I'm also a little out of touch with this Vegeta. I didn't summon for this guy when he came out. I completely skipped this banner. I didn't know that he existed. So from what I have seen from reading his kit though, by the way, it seemed like he's one of those units that need a little bit of time to build up and stuff like that. And I do know that he also gets a lot of damage, extra ultimate damage when he has a Goku on the team as well. I know he gets 50% damage flipped when he comes into the match, and I think an extra 40 strike damage. It's something like that. I'm really out of touch with these two units. I'm not gonna cap about that. Yellow Vegito, I still think that Yellow Vegito is one of the best units in the game. Still one of the best units for Fusion. Still one of the more rarest units in the game to this day. Also, as well, to this day, bro. Still one of the more rarest units in the game. Special move damage, insane. He's able to output crazy amounts of damage. Right now, he's actually better than his LF variant right now. LF Vegito has been knocked down a few tiers, but Yellow Vegito, you can actually debate putting him in S plus, my personal opinion. I think he outputs a good amount of damage, able to extend combos for a fairly good long time. Has a good green card, knockback green card that's chainable, all around good stuff. Now Vados is good, bro. I like Vados. At first, I didn't really like her as much, but I feel like she is a good support unit for Gaki in rival universes. Also for the female warrior team, if you want to, the girls team, if you want to run them now, she's also a good support. She's a good support unit on every team that she's on. She does take a little while to get her damage built up. It's 5% damage inflicted every time she swaps out, I think, or swaps in. So it takes like what, 6-7 good swaps before she can actually do some decent damage. But run her with a Champa right now. I know that's the team that a lot of people are running. Yellow, blue, or green, blue, green, yellow with Beerus, Champa, and Vados. I know that's a really good team that people have been running lately. She's all around really good. Like, I know she can reduce her card cost and stuff like that. She also has. She's good. She's a good support unit. I'm trying to think back because I remember she was like one of the last units I used, and I was not feeling this unit at all. But I feel like it's because I didn't have Champa was why I didn't really like Vados. But after doing some more extended tests with her, with Kefla, I do think that she's just about what you would expect from a support unit. I don't know. Support units have a bad history of not aging to my personal opinion. That's why I'm kind of iffy about putting her in S and might put her in S minus. But we'll keep her in S. Oh shoot, she provides healing and stuff like that upon swap out for other characters. So that's also pretty good as well. Dispo, I don't know, bro. I use Dispo. I feel like sometimes his strike damage is inconsistent, even though the numbers are high. He gets 80% damage inflicted for just coming into the match. I know he can like extend combos. He draws strike cards and stuff like that. He's good, but I feel like I don't know what it is about this unit. I think it's because his stats may be kind of low, despite him having a high damage inflicted. But it feels like his damage is on and off to me. I don't know. Maybe I need a little bit more time testing Dispo. But from what I am seeing, he is a pretty impressive unit. Just nothing too crazy that we haven't seen before. But the damage really is it's there sometimes. At least for me. at least for me, bro. Maybe I need more stars him. I don't know. This red Future Trunks Saga Goku, really solid unit. I think he's really good on every team that you can put him on. Also a good last man standing unit as well. Special move does a lot of damage. Just all around really good. Cover rescue. He has a decent amount. He just have a good amount of everything in my personal opinion, except for like crazy high defense. But he's really good. I think he's the best option, new red option for God Key at this point. Is he? Yeah, because Rose has fallen off at this point. Rose gets clapped by Android 18, bro. I put a Rose in a body bag with Android 18. Yeah. I'll put him over any other red unit on God Key. I feel like there's another red unit on God Key that I'm missing, but maybe I don't. Kefla, still S tier. I'm not gonna talk about Kefla too much because you guys already know what Kefla does. No, just to be able to stand combos for a super long time. Super annoying unit. I'm glad that they nerfed the Riser Rush thing. People getting their Riser Rush too fast for fusions. Yeah, but Kefla is still good. She's still top tier. Still able to output crazy damage. I still use her sometimes with Vados. I like using her with Vados and Android 18. I know it may feel cheap because I'm using Android 18, but I don't give a fuck. Green, green, yellow. That's my green, green, yellow team if I'm ever running one. S minus, right? So Barragamo, I really like Barragamo. He's one of those units that take a little time to build up, in my personal opinion. But when he does, he can output crazy amount of damage. But I don't, well, what do you want me to say, bro? I just didn't care for this banner when it came out, and I actually got a little salty because now I can't really run Universal Survival Saga because I don't have the three Wolf Boys, bro. And he's probably, I want to say he's just, yeah, I want to say he's the best out of the three. I want to say he's the best out of the three, in my personal opinion. Yeah, he's the best out of three. So next, you have Transformer Gohan. You know what, you guys, I want to almost put him at 8. I don't really like this unit like that. He's okay. He's kind of, he's there. Like, he definitely can output some pretty solid damage. I know he has a green card. His green card is pretty solid. I know he seals strike cards for 3-time accounts, which is not really too crazy. I feel like 5 is more of a better time versus 3. 3 is like super short. That's like one vanish, like, and no, like, that's over with. So this that, and he only gets 40% damage inflicted. I feel like 40% damage inflicted is kind of low for today's standard. I feel like the new standard is 50 and up, even 60. With how powerful these units are getting. Some units are even getting 70. So yeah, I'm not too big on this Gohan. He's good though. He's solid. He's solid for future. Not future, but for hybrids. Nothing too crazy though. Then we have this this cooler mover Goku, really solid unit. No special move. He was just really mostly used as like the Vegeta blue killer. Everybody was dying for a green unit to drop after Vegeta blue dropped, and he was there for that. But he's just mostly just known for me, personally, just for his special move damage. His special move damage is crazy, pretty much insane, and he can stack it. I think every time he uses a strike card, if I'm correct. It's been a while. I'm out of touch with that unit. Now the Wolf Boys, right? So it's this. I always forget this. I always forget the name. It's Barragamo. It's Barragamo. I'm not even Basil, and then it's always the third in Lavender. I always forget those 3 names. So the Wolf Boys, they're best when they're together. I mean, you can run them on a team, I guess, with Jiren and the rest of the Universe 11 guys if you want to, and maybe even UI Goku. It definitely could work. I know whichever one does the poison, he's okay. I feel like he's the weakest out of the 3. And I don't really, I ain't gonna lie, I'm out of touch with what the blue one does. I'm out of touch with this unit. So there's that. So Fusamasu, I don't really think I need to talk about Fusamasu anymore. I think he's falling off a little bit. You can kind of knock him down to A if you want to, my personal opinion, but he still has his cover rescue, still able to do crazy amount of damage, which is ultimate after an ally is dead or after a certain amount of time. Has card reduction on his blast cards and stuff like that, able to get health restoration with every blast card. Pretty solid unit, all around good stuff. Rage Trunks, you know what's crazy? I never really liked it, Rage Trunks. Never. Like, I never really liked the Rage Trunks. I know he does solid damage when he's like, going up against a guy key unit or a future unit sometimes, or after he pops his main ability, he's able to like just nuke. Like, his main ability nukes, bro. He does a lot of damage, but after that, his damage is like, it peaks right there, then it kind of drops down. So I've never really liked him like that, but he's a defensive unit. He can defend fairly good, fairly good, but I don't know. I've never been the biggest on Rage Trunks. Mega Shenron, really solid unit. I feel like Regen, his team has fallen off a little bit, and GT, both of his teams have fallen off a little bit. Regen not as much, but GT for sure. So I feel like that's why you don't really see this guy as much in PvP, but he's still, I think, is pretty much a really good unit. Like the poison and all that extra stuff, the paralyze, that stuff can get really toxic if landed, right? So Yellow Gohan, same thing here. We're just the same old unit that you guys already know about, just still good as it used to be. Green card, not bad. Green card is really good. Blue card, all really good, stuff like that. Now SJ3, Go Tanks, the Transformer one. He's a timed unit. You guys see knocking him down to A. I don't really like timed units. I've never really liked timed transformation units, and I feel like they always die very quickly in the meta, in my personal opinion, because of that. But all around, when he is transformed, his damage is insane. His strike damage is insane, but I don't know, what, 35 time counts he only gets? Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's really short. Ender 21. Ender 21 is an iffy one. I feel like her damage isn't as consistent as it used to be when it first came out. She still has the healing, which is still good for region and stuff like that. She has the green card and stuff like that from infinitely stacking her damage. You could keep her at S minus. Yeah, she's right there in that nice. She hasn't fallen off completely yet, but I feel like she's getting there, right? LF Green Vegeta, LF Majin Vegeta. Really solid unit all around, pretty impressive stuff. Think he's really good. I don't really think, I feel like he's aged a little bit more in my personal opinion. Like, no, the stacking damage every time you use a strike card, it takes a little while, so the damage can feel iffy. And at lower stars, what I've noticed is that his 40% damage inflicted damn near doesn't almost exist. He gets clapped, bro, so I don't know. He's still a really solid, good support unit, and no, he's still like one of the only 2 green units for Hakai. Well, no, actually, shut up. Let me shut up, because there's Vitals now, so it's crazy. It's crazy that all the green units for God Key are support units in some way or fashion. Like Beerus is a support unit, Vitals is a support unit, and Vegeta is semi-support unit, right? So that's crazy. Yellow transforming Goten, he's okay. I mean, he's good. He can do crazy damage when he's transformed, 70% damage inflicted and all that, but I don't know, bro. These, like I said, time transformation units, they just don't do it, bro. They just don't do it. I feel like they're just not the wave of Legends, man. I know that they're very limited. They don't do them as much as they used to, but yeah, they're just not the wave. I just noticed I put this Trunks twice, by the way. Yeah, transforming Trunks, same thing. Time transformation unit, able to output really good damage, able to extend for really long combos as well. But all around time transformations, not the wave. I've never been a fan of them in my personal opinion. Maybe that's more me just being biased there, but definitely still good on a Vegeta family setup or a hybrid family setup, but a hybrid Saiyan setup, but all around just not really a big fan of it at all. So here we are. So Super, I'm about to say Super Saiyan 1 and 2. Great Saiyan Man 1 and 2, the second duo unit in the game. I don't know, bro. I don't like, bro. They were so good when they came out, but I knew that they were going to fall off. They're good support units, but that's why I said support units have a bad habit of falling off really badly in Legends, like really badly. Like when they fall off, it's hefty. They didn't have much time into the meta, and because the teams that they were supporting, they just weren't really, I don't know, they weren't really meta at the time, and they still needed a lot more support on top of these units. I don't know. Support units really are like, they really need that top tier team around them to really be effective, because if they don't have those units, then I don't know, they still aren't really offering too much to the team. But that's me in my personal opinion. So, all right, that's it for today, guys. As you guys know, I only cover the top rankings, you know, S minus, S mid, S tier, and Z tier. I'll show you guys the rest of the tier list so you guys can look at some other units. Oh yeah, quick notion, I forgot to put LF Majin Vegeta. LF Majin Vegeta will most likely probably be S or S plus in my personal opinion. I know I forgot to slip him in here. There may be 1 or 2 other units that I didn't get to slip in here because I did use all this stuff. I did take some of these photos from the game press to put it on here on the tier list. So shout out to the game press, and also shout out to DB Legends, because I also did use some of my stuff, some of the images from that website as well, to put it on here. So you guys get the point. Tell me what you guys think about this tier list. You guys are open to debate and all that stuff. You guys know that I'm always very open-minded. Like, all this stuff can be debatable. Like I said, with these tier lists, it's very subjective, man. It comes down to, honestly, sometimes your personal preference. Sometimes you may like have more stars of a certain type team, man. Sometimes you may just have better equipped. So everybody's ideals of how they see certain units and certain teams is always going to be slightly different. So none of that toxic shit. Just leave your opinions, and everybody just have vivid ideas. Unless you just going out just wilding and saying, oh no, fuck you, that unit is this. Like, bro, we don't do that here, bro. Just it's just a vibe, bro. We're just trying to vibe and just talk about Legends. It's not that damn deep, bro. It's fucking chillers, bro. This game, the meta in this game is switching every fucking second. Who cares, bro? But yeah, you guys get the point. It's your boy Kaki, the Sky from content. Tell me what you guys think about this. It's been a while since I've done the tier list. This is actually kind of fun coming back to this. Yeah, tell me if you guys like the new format I'm going about doing it and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm out.